You see the transformation. 12 kilos down from my heaviest, and I've maintained my muscle. My arms even look bigger now than they did when I was at my heaviest. The midsection is looking lean. I know what I'm doing. And in this video, I'm gonna share what I've come to realize is the reason why I've always failed diets. I would always fail diets because I wouldn't plan my meals in advance. And this is the moral of the story, and this is the main topic of this video. You need to know what you're eating and when you're eating. I should ask you, what are you eating for tomorrow's breakfast? And you should be able to tell me, oh yeah, I'm eating my yogurt and berries and honey meal, or I'm eating my eggs on toast meal. What are you eating for dinner tomorrow? I'm eating my chicken and rice meal. I'm eating my tuna wraps meal. You should know the meals you're eating and roughly what time of day. The biggest fat loss mistake is just dieting on the go, like just coming up with meals on the go, just walking into the kitchen and seeing, oh, what I have available, can I make this meal, can I make that meal? That's the worst way of dieting. You will never hit your fitness goals like that because you don't have a plan and you're just going to be winging meals. So that's called reactive dieting. Reactive dieting is when you make a meal and then shut up, man. Reactive dieting is when you make a meal and then you track it on your MyFitnessPal, or then you look at the macros and think like, oh, how many calories was that? How much protein was that? Proactive tracking is what you want to do. Proactive tracking, I'm going to drop a tutorial on exactly how to do it on MyFitnessPal in the next couple of days, so subscribe to the channel. But proactive tracking is when you decide in advance what you're eating. So right now, the time is 9:33 a.m. I'm sitting in my car. I'm going to go to the shop, so when I get back, I'm going to eat my yogurt meal. I'm going to eat my yogurt, honey and berries with whey protein powder. Then a couple hours later, I'm going to eat my 2 eggs and veg meal. Then for my third meal of the day, a couple hours after that is going to be chicken, rice and veg. And then my last meal is going to be the exact same, chicken, rice and veg, because I'm going to just cook it in 2 portions and just eat it 2 different times during the day. So the reason you're going to keep failing your diet is because you're not planning your foods out in advance. I should be able to ask you what you're eating next, and you should be able to tell me the meal. I should be able to ask you what you're eating for breakfast, and you should be able to tell me the meal. If you don't know, then this is why you're not going to stick to the deficit. This is why you're going to overeat, and this is why you're not going to hit the protein goal, even if you are within the deficit, because you're just coming up with meals on the fly, and you're just sort of thinking like, oh, what's in the kitchen? What do I have? What do I have? You will never hit your goal like this. And I've failed so many diets because of this. I've committed to a diet and said, yeah, next 10 weeks, I'm going to go on a 10-week cut. And I take my before picture, and then like 4 weeks later, my picture is still looking the same. I still look the same. I'm still fat. I still ain't got the abs out. I haven't made any progress because the way I've been eating the last 4 weeks has just been reactive. I just eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and maybe I'll track it on the spot. And if it goes over my calories, then shame. If it's under my calories, then okay, that's a good day on a deficit. But there was no consistency because I didn't know what I was eating and when. And so the quick tip of this video is, bro, you will keep failing your diets if you reactively track. You need to proactively track and proactively know how many meals a day you're going to eat today and what those meals are going to be. And you want to do this the night before. So yesterday, I sat on MyFitnessPal and I mapped out what I'm going to eat. I said, okay, meal 1 will be yogurt, meal 2 will be the eggs and veg, meal 3 and 4 will be chicken and rice twice. So I mapped that out last night, and now all I have to do is execute. Now all I have to do is tick the box. You hear this phrase all the time in fitness. People say like, just tick the boxes, just get it done. And that's it. I've done the planning the night before so that today all I do is just tick the box. All I do is just take my ass to the kitchen, get the scales out, just weigh out the amounts I need of the right foods, which I already know exactly what those foods are going to be because I planned it out the night before, and then just eat them, and then that's it. And then tonight, I'm going to plan out the exact foods I'm going to eat for tomorrow in the exact quantities and roughly what time of day. And this is how I'm able to achieve the transformation we've been seeing. I know what I'm eating. I'm not reactively tracking. Instead, I'm planning and I'm proactively tracking. So the tip for this video is, bro, plan out your meals in advance. Don't just wing it. I promise you, if you just go to the kitchen and just see what you have available and, ooh, this might make a good meal, this might not, you're not going to hit your fat loss goals. And this is exactly what I teach in my 12-week coaching program. I take guys who are out of shape and I get them in shape in 12 weeks and completely transform their lives because we come up with a meal plan together that's sustainable for them, that includes their favorite foods, that obviously has high enough protein as well. And then I teach them how to proactively track, reactively track, and all other secrets to do with food and food psychology, because food psychology is a damn important part of the dieting process. It's not just eat the food like a machine. You got to know if you're actually hungry or if you just have a craving. If you actually are hungry or if you're just going to emotionally eat. So I teach guys this all in my Dream Physique coaching package. If you're interested in it, click the first link down below so we can hop on a call so I can tell you what's involved, what you can get, the results you can expect. Or if you're still uncertain, and just follow me on Instagram and see my testimonials, see the results. I've got countless guys, see my own transformation, which you've seen in this video. And yeah, man, I highly recommend book a call with me. Let's get to chatting. Obviously, the call is completely free, but it's down to you. Do whatever you want to do. Follow me on Instagram as well. That's been today's quick tip. Let me know what you thought of this video. If I'm on your screen right now, then I've kept your interest somehow. So drop me a like, help out the algorithm. Drop a like for yourself so the algorithm knows these are the type of videos you like watching, so that it helps out your case. And I shall see you guys in the next one in a bit.